What up, everybody? It's the speech guy, Tony Asar, and you know I'm still rocking with my main man,
Earlius.
Nah, man, we gotta do that again. Who are you again?
Oh, Lord, this guy.
He is the professor, the super duper, Uber producer, podcast poppy,
Self-titled.
Earlius.
Hey, man. That's a dope-ass intro. Every time, I get a little jitters every time.
I'm waiting for you to just snatch that belt from off the ladder, my G, and hoist it in the air. I swear I am. But, hey, baby, how's everything going with you in the blackout?
Everything's going good, man. We recorded the blackout the other day. Scoop's doing good. You know what I mean? He got a new job himself, so shout out to Scoop.
Shout out to Scoop and
Getting
that
the
family,
new
man.
J.O.B., we almost got the Popeyes chicken sandwich the other day. Almost.
Oh, how? Word?
But then I thought about my stomach, and I was like, why would I do that to myself?
Why? Yeah, we're all going to...
Disgusting video.
But almost did it. Almost did it. Have you tried that sandwich yet?
I did. I mistakenly bought it without knowing it was the craze. I got
You just wanted a chicken sandwich and was like, let me go to Popeyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I walked into Popeyes. I was like, ooh, chicken sandwich.
How'd you like it? Was it good?
It is the most crispiest chicken I've ever tasted.
Man, everybody keeps saying that. Y'all want me to go grab that chicken sandwich,
It was crispy. It was like, what seasoning? Who does this at a fast food restaurant?
Popeyes.
Now,
Yeah.
I guess they figured out. They went in and they was like, most of this shit is bland. If we just a little pepper,
Right?
on it,
We get Lucille to make this for us.
I want to see her and meet her.
She has the flaps. I'm pretty sure she has the flaps.
But all those real flaps, I mean, you can CGI anything these days.
That's facts.
Somebody at Popeye's marketing was like, this won't sell unless she has flaps.
Yeah, she's got to have the flaps.
This is like, caw-caw, make that chicken pop.
But yeah, my week wasn't too bad, man. How about you? How was your week?
My week was pretty cool. I had a life-altering experience. I now know who I'm going to be transitioning into my older age once I hit 40 and 50.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who you gonna be transitioning to the 40s and 50s?
I'm gonna be
Be careful.
I'm gonna be the ultimate ping pong champion.
Oh, okay. No leg movement, all upper body.
All upper body.
I see how you do.
I was at a ping pong event and I was like, wow, these guys are actually getting in. Like beyond Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump didn't do him justice.
Oh, okay. So this is way better than that.
There was sweating involved. One time I even jumped in. I was like, man, let me test this shit out real quick. And this little kid beat my ass with it.
Of course.
So I told him, see me in dodgeball, bitch.
Oh, this guy.
Undefeated.
It's gotta be
12
physical.
and under division. Till this day, I'm undefeated.
He just tried it out last week. that title, and it still remains.
For real.
Yeah, that sounds dope, though.
Hell yeah. I can't wait to bring home the gold for the U.S.
I've never tried ping pong. I actually have tried it, but never like seriously.
No, on a serious tip, it takes great eye focus.
Yeah.
Like, especially motherfuckers hold paddles, like the whole hand be on the paddle.
Yeah,
like, it's an extension
it's a whole
of them.
different thing.
like I don't know how they was complaining about sounds in tennis, but motherfuckers was making sounds in ping pong. I was like, nigga, can I focus? This ball like this big. I need to focus right now. Like what kind of kung fu
Echoing
movie
off the
is
walls
this?
and shit.
Yeah, like, nigga, calm down. I'm sweating.
Hey, I think you can do it though.
Especially
I
in
think you can be the
12 and under
Serena
division.
Williams of male ping pong.
Oh yeah.
I think you can.
I know I don't have the thighs.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I could squat.
You got the edges though.
Ooh.
you got the edges. They laid.
I'm trying, baby. I'm around here with my baby oil.
Oh shit.
But that ain't about that.
It's not about us, yo.
It's about who we got in the noise lab.
And this man right here takes boom bap to another level.
Even though he dropped the boom bap, this man's still dropping the bars, and I love it. And he's definitely been putting the work in all over the IE. Shout out to Whole Pie coming for the slice. But without further ado, go ahead and tell the people what your name is.
Moody 909, Moody Boom Bap, Moody. Yes.
Hey,
Ooh.
back into the noise lab, back on the platform.
Thank you
man.
for coming
returning. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you came through, man. How you been?
Good. Chilling.
That bucket
man.
hat is fire.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
I'm hating on a new degree.
on my fucking schoolboy this morning.
It brings out your eyes. He's
like, that's what I was going for.
That's what I was going for, y'all.
I'm becoming a charmer. But, hey, how's 2019 been for you so far?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Fucking 26 now.
Okay.
This year.
Oh.
Okay.
Feeling old. No offense to anyone in the room.
Why you look at me? Why he look at me? I got a baby face
me,
still.
you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep the baby
face too. That's all like 26. Goddamn.
Doesn't it suck having a baby face? Like, you still getting carded out here?
Yeah, hell yeah. I get carded everywhere I go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless, like, I go there, like, all the time. Then they're like, oh, we already seen fucking baby face ass. But, like, yeah, whenever I go around to places, yeah, definitely get carded still. But
Yeah, I make sure I get carded when I go places. Like, I take the card out. And
you're like, I don't even give a fuck.
Here you go. I need you to card me. I'm not there yet with the, hey, you good.
Yeah.
Well,
man.
it feels like it's almost been exactly a year since the last time you were here, right? When you dropped Tales from the Crypt.
I want to say.
About a year. You did it July last year, I believe. Or maybe August. You're right around the year.
Yeah, just about.
How's the reception with that? You know, it's been a year since you dropped that.
That was cool. Fucking people are still like with that project. People are still just catching on to it. Which is funny with that because like I just released the newer one, and people are still hitting me up like low key a little bit more about the old one, and I'm like, man, that type of shit always happens.
Yeah,
that shit always happens. I'm like, when I was pushing this shit, they weren't listening to it like that, but they catch on eventually, you know.
Now that you sensing that momentum behind it, even though it's an old album, do you ever feel like, hey, maybe I should drop a video for certain things? Even though I know you got a new project out, but
yeah,
do you ever feel like I should still give them a little bit of the old just to refresh them and keep that momentum to both your projects going?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I still perform shit from Cali Nights, and that's just like 3-4 years old already.
Yeah, that's
3 going on
classic.
4 years old. So I still perform that type of shit because I still like that shit. But yeah, definitely like, yeah, my performances, like even lately, I've only been doing 2 tracks off the new project.
Okay.
Like the rest of my set is singles and like shit off the old projects.
Okay.
Is that because you want to get everybody that feel the old projects, or you just haven't mastered your new stuff yet, performing wise?
It's a little bit of both. I would say with that, it's at the shows I like giving them like the variety of everything that I put out, because like I don't want it to feel like, unless it would be a release show for that project, then do the whole project or whatever, like whatever tracks I could do without having people there or something featured. And yeah, the shows I just want to be different. I don't want like them to listen to my project and then go see the show and get the same feeling that they get when they listen to the project. Like I want them to get a completely different feeling at the show.
Okay.
That's why at times, like, I'll even do, like, I'll throw a curveball and do a really old song. Like, and people will be like, oh, I never heard this shit. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's the feeling I want you to have. Like, oh, I've never heard this shit.
Keep them on the element
even
of
if
surprise.
it's old as fuck. Like, they'll feel like, well, it'll be new to them. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to start doing more off the new project. But, yeah, the old one is fire.
Oh, I can definitely attest to that. It's fire.
Yeah, my fucking nephew, every time I see him, he's still playing that song with me and Jack, with me and the Thought.
Oh, yeah?
Sometimes.
Every fucking day. He doesn't ever even change it. He just listens to that shit on repeat. That's his favorite shit.
Something about that song, man. The harmony behind it and the message behind it. I fuck with that. I fuck with that song. But before you dropped this new project, you worked on some songs with the Thought. Speaking of the Thought, recently on his
Black Noise,
on his latest projects he did. Describe working with those songs and just working with Thought and other people in the scene. How do you judge who to work with? Is it just anybody who is down to work? You got to have a certain level of talent and drive.
Definitely the talent. I wouldn't say necessarily the drive.
Well, that's why you keep ignoring my
drive
calls.
Drive comes in every I would say drive comes in different form. Like for instance, if I would compare how me and the Thought work and like both of like how we construct and how we think about the music, I'd be like, damn, I'm not doing shit. Like this guy's got it down to a science. Like he's got everything. Like he's thinking 30 different things, and it's because he has a lot more knowledge as far as that, because he's even on the computer. He's doing all this other shit. But well, with me collabs, I just hardly like I never do them. I don't really collab, which is something I'm working on now. I'm trying to be completely open. I'm just trying to collab, but definitely need to have a skill level. I won't tell somebody that they're whack. I'll just be like, yo, I'm not feeling this shit, this beat. Like, I'm not, I just won't. But yeah, I'm trying to start collabing more, but with the thought, that guy is insane. Not insane in a bad way. But he's
can be
of passion.
exactly. He's
Now, I think there's a few people that are around here that I think you would be dope collabing with. I think you worked with Rich Minds a little bit.
Yeah. Actually.
And they're dope over there. That camp is really dope.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's funny. Yeah, I was just listening to Sanity shit. I have a CD in my car. Like I was just bumping that on the way here. That's funny that you mentioned that. Yeah, fucking. I'm definitely gonna work with Sanity. Their whole fucking camp is tight as fuck.
And they go in.
Yeah, I'm trying to work with all of them. Like me and Dan Ganja should have had a song like over a year ago already. Like I met that dude when I dropped my old shit, the Moody project. I dropped that track that me and that I have with Jay Solstice, Lunchtime.
Oh yeah.
And he heard that. And he was like, oh, shit, like, damn, I've been sleeping on you. Like, he even messaged me off that song. And he was like, yo, this shit is tight. And since then, like, we've been just cool as fuck. Those dudes support me a lot. The whole fucking collective, they've been sick as fuck.
Just to push the collab question a little further, what was it in the past that had you withholding collaborating with artists? Was it just the timing, or you just didn't find the right group of artists to work with or the right people?
Nah, honestly, it's just nobody would fucking ask. Nobody would ask.
Well, you too, including yourself?
I would not ask. No, I wouldn't, but I don't even, like, try to, like, show myself as a person that would ask. I'm not like that. Like, when I just show up, I perform, and then I think of it, not like in an arrogant way, but I'll perform, and whatever gravitates to me based off of, that's the energy I give out, the performance.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, like during the socializing, I don't really do too much of that. You know what I mean? Like that's why I'm like, yo, music is awesome because that's how I do most of my shit. Yeah. If I got some shit to say, I'll just throw it in the music.
Yeah.
But yeah, like now people are asking a lot more, but then you see, like you start seeing what people take their shit like more seriously and what people don't. Like, cause a lot of people are just like nice like that. They'll be like, yo, we can work, and it's almost just like saying, yo, we should kick it.
Yeah,
type of shit,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah, exactly.
There's so many rappers. There's so many.
It's the same
And me
shit.
in the nice way, yeah, for sure. Deuces,
Yeah.
yeah. But no, I'm definitely trying to collab a lot more. Like I'm not even probably like doing shows. Yeah, I'm not doing any shows right now either because I'm just trying to make more music and collab. I'm definitely the homies Divine Intervention. I'm gonna do a little bit of collabs with them. The Loop Scholars, those dudes are fucking tight. If you guys ever heard of them, they're from LA.
Okay.
Yeah,
Check
they're sick as fuck. And a lot. It's funny, like the two groups I just mentioned, like they're groups, but they throw shows. Like they're artists, like graphic fucking artists. Like I'm like, damn, there's just a lot of talented ass people. Those are the people that I've actually met in the music scene that are like the most genuine, and they're chill as fuck. Because some people you could tell they're a lot more like they have like a certain direction and plan of what they want to do with their music, and it's not. I don't know. It feels less organic sometimes to me. Because some people are doing like making music. Like I can't say for the wrong reasons, but not for the same reasons as I am.
Yeah,
you know
yeah, yeah.
Like,
not for the pure essence of the art. It's more a whole strategic plan.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're trying to get somewhere, and accomplish something. Which I mean, I can't hate on. You need to have a plan. Planning is good.
Yeah, always.
But like, I feel like that can affect your music, what you're doing, what you're making. You know what I mean? That's just how I go about it. I don't ever try to force any type of music. But I've met some people that force a lot of shit.
Yeah. Especially women. Oh, God. Stay off that topic, though.
Trying to force that harmony. It
like,
ain't
girl,
there, boo.
it's just not there, baby.
Sorry.
It's just not there.
You can't even make it on American Idol. Oh, who said that? Who said that?
Yeah, man.
What you call it? When you perform, what are your expectations going into the show outside of making sure the equipment works? Like, do you have a goal? Like, all right, I'm gonna try to at least get 5 new followers. Okay, I'm gonna try to at least get,
Yeah.
3 new connections, or is there any expectation at all?
It's like an expectation, but I would say a blind one. Like, I don't say, oh, I hope to get 5 followers from the show. I just say, oh, I hope to get a follower or followers or,
Yeah.
shit like that. But, yeah, like, I don't, actually now it's been getting a lot better. I've seen, especially out here, like, we're doing a lot of good shit over here.
Yeah.
As far as the Pomona area and just IE in general.
The whole pie coming
Yeah.
for the slides.
Yeah, we're making a lot of fucking noise, and it's a lot of good ass fucking noise. And I'm seeing like a lot more of, I guess you could say eyes, but it still feels like there should be way more. You know what I mean? Like way more talk and shit. No, yeah, like I just go in with, like I said, blind expectations. Like at shows, I just try to do shows like everywhere. Different areas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hit all the points. How much energy do you put into marketing a project?
Shit. I would say, like, it's a good amount of energy. I would say I could put a lot more. I feel like I just try to do it in more, like, creative ways as opposed to, like, say, just using, like, the same type of approach over and over and over. You know what I mean? I'll use like a small amount like of approaches, but keep it like real creative. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're creative with the memes.
Yeah, as
like
far as
memes
promoting
and stuff like that.
yeah. As far as promotion, I think that shit goes a little farther. But I don't know. I'm trying to get better at that. I definitely need to get better at that. Like I'm at that stage right now where I'm trying to focus on those type of things, which like. A year ago when we met, I was not thinking about those things at all. Like that shit wasn't even a thought. But yeah, I'm trying to put a lot more. I could put a lot more energy into it. I just feel like I'm trying to do it creatively. I don't want to feel like, I don't know, like I don't want to feel like I have to like set a bar because then I'm always going to expect to get that or accomplish that much. And then, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I feel that 100%.
Yeah. I just like basically going with the flow shit. Okay. And I've been noticing that shit's been going pretty well. Like, as far as what I've been doing, like in some of the reactions I've been getting now, like there's a lot more people paying attention, which is cool.
Yeah.
Like, cause it's not something that I wanted. Like, when I was putting out like any of my old projects, it's not that I wanted a bunch of people to listen to it. Like I just wanted the people around me to listen to it. The people that were in my life. Like as long as they know what the fuck is going on, then it's cool. But no, yeah, I'm seeing a lot different reactions, especially with the last project.
How important is it for you to get feedback from the people around you, or how much do you weigh that feedback from the people around you now? I'm sure early on it was very important. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
But now I'm sure you hear
you have that confidence now. And you still need that outer input.
I mean, I wouldn't say need it, but I definitely appreciate it. You know what I mean? Like I appreciate it from anyone, to be honest. But when it's people who know me, and they could be like, "Yo, you said this shit right here, and that's real as fuck because I know you," and like that type of shit is tight.
True.
You know what I mean? True. And like, but I do like I've been getting it a lot more from strangers as well, which is tight. Like especially like the more serious tracks, which back then I did want to hit. Like certain songs that were more serious, cause like I'd be rapping a lot of silly ass shit.
Yeah, I do
all
enjoy
the time. But some of the serious shit, like when that shit hits, it's great, cause I'm like, hell yeah, it's like. That's just therapeutic.
Yeah.
So if it's hitting you, then damn, you needed to hear that shit in your life and needed it to hit you, which is tight as fuck to hear too.
Before
no, I was gonna say I was gonna agree with him. I fuck with what he's talking about.
I love it. Now, prior to dropping your most recent project, you dropped 3 singles: Topanga Lauren, That Boy Ain't Right, which I love, and Drunk Punk. Which one out of the 3 singles have been getting the best reception?
Damn, I would say
Lawrence, by the way.
I would say that one maybe. I mean, that did something that never happened on my SoundCloud. When I dropped Topanga Lawrence, it took like a month. I think it was roughly like 27, 28 days, and that shit was already at like 1,200 plays.
Nice.
And that shit never happened with any song I ever put out. But I was like, yo, that shit was crazy. So that song definitely, I would say. But the thing about that one, which is tricky, is like, I've performed it and I've tried performing it, but I don't really like performing that shit.
Why so?
I don't know. It'd be like, it don't be getting the reaction that I expect it to get. And like, I don't know. I feel like that whole beat and the sample really hits more when you're bumping that shit on the recording.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The performance don't hit as well, which is crazy because normally I feel that way about the recording, and then like the performance, I feel like, oh, that shit hits more and shit. Like with the track that you mentioned, That Boy Ain't Right.
Yeah.
Like I noticed like that recording was like slept on, like it wasn't hidden like for the release. Like when I was like, yo, listen to this new track. But at the performances, that shit has always been hidden. People are like, oh shit, because I do that yelling shit.
Yeah.
So that shit be hidden. They're like, what the fuck? I'd surprise people, bro, when I do that song. But I do it every fucking show. I love that song.
Have you got any mosh pits off That Boy Ain't Right?
No, but I want to.
It feels like shit. I be wanting to mosh when I hear like, I ain't right.
I need to get more punk shows and then like get that shit cracking with the circle pits.
Are you still jumping between both mediums? Because on our the last time you was here, we discussed how you started off in a rock band pretty much, and you still do incorporate those elements into your music. But have you been jumping over to those mediums a lot more now, just to go ahead and try to gear shift that crowd into your music?
Not as far as making that music. Like I haven't made any punk music, but I've performed at punk shows like Moody.
Yeah.
Like I performed my rap shit at a couple punk shows. I did one in Fontana like maybe a month ago, and that shit was showed a fucking big ass backyard. And like there must have been like 200 people in that bitch.
Damn.
There was a lot of bro.
Yeah. Talk that shit,
In
PJ.
Fontana. PJ, yeah, he knows, man. And the shit, it was cool, but like the type of crowd that it was in Fontana, they wanted a particular kind of like punk music, you know what I mean? Or like they like a lot of like alternative type of shit. Like I would call it, not to be offensive to anyone, like hipster shit. Because when I was in the scene, I was into punk. I wasn't really into that hipster shit. It's like slow. Like I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't. When I go to shows, I want high energy shit. Yeah. That's why my Moody performance is what it is.
You got the wrong spots in Fontana.
It's high energy.
I went to Fontana. They were like heavy and punk.
Yeah, I've
like
definitely
ska
gone
shit.
to those too in Fontana as well. Yeah, damn ska shows. That shit takes me back. Goddamn. 2011. I used to go to ska shows in fucking Fontana. But yeah. No, I haven't been making any punk, but I definitely want to perform at more punk shows, and I want to throw punk shows with hip hop shows also, like the hybrid type of shows that I'm talking about. Yeah, trying to do some shit like that.
Hell yeah, I want to see that. I want to see Moody off the stage doing a fucking mosh pit, going crazy, sucking niggas out to the music.
Clothesline. Right off the stage. He came from the Raptors.
That shit would be dope to see.
Yeah, man. But
So it has been a year since you've been on the podcast. In a year, how would you say you have grown as an artist and an individual?
damn, that's
I can't remember. I mean, I know we asked you the question, what do you want to get accomplished? And I can't remember what it was because
I remember. I think I remember the answer.
What was
it?
that?
It was like music videos.
Yeah.
And I only dropped the one after that. It was the one for Though.
Oh, okay.
With the chick
Mm-hmm.
in it, which is like my favorite video that I have. That shit's tight video. But I needed that. It would be the same fucking now if you were to ask me that question. I need more videos. I just have so many ideas. You know what I mean? When you get stuck on getting so many ideas and not working on any of them, like it's just too many like broad fucking ideas. But I need to start taking one idea and just building on it and really
That's where it
focusing
starts.
on it.
Yeah.
That's where it starts, is taking that one idea and literally sitting down and just
Yeah.
writing the whole outline.
Because
for
like sometimes you'll feel good because you're like, damn, I have so many ideas, but it's like you ain't doing shit with them. Like, the fuck?
right.
Yeah.
Like what good are ideas? You ain't doing shit.
Speaking of ideas, Thought has an idea. It's a Tinder for music artists. Get that shit working.
Oh,
Swipe right if you want to do a collab. Swipe left if that
Damn, hey,
music's
that's-
trash.
Hey, when you swipe right, does it go?
Right.
You have a match.
All right, hell yeah. One thing that I'm better at is like trying to shift my focus. Because now I'm going back. I remembered the question.
Mhm.
I'm surprised.
Hey, it's
last,
good. It's good.
The last interview, I was forgetting the questions after like a couple seconds. I was like, what was the question?
Got the
again?
memory of an elephant.
But damn, I would say I've grown a lot more into like, damn, I just dropped Chill Yourself, and I feel like I'm a lot more chilling now. As opposed to like a year ago. I was. It's not that I wasn't chilling a year ago, but I would just say now I don't know. Things are different, especially even with the music and just in life. Like I'm going a lot more with the flow. Like last year, I was more like I had more goals and thinking shit, but like failing in a lot of shit. And now it's like, I mean, you still like fail, but you react differently. And you can turn that shit into a win just on how you go about reacting. Especially when you turn that shit into like, damn, like this fail led to discovering this weakness, but now you're turning the weakness around.
Yeah.
Like that type of shit is great. That. And I mean, I'm glad that I'm at 26 saying I could fucking do that because I fucking wish I did that a year ago or 10 years ago or, you know, that type of shit. But yeah, just I guess that shit just feels like you're a little bit more mature about how you go about reacting to things in day-to-day life or in anything, you know what I mean? And damn, that if I felt like it was like a two-part type of question.
Well, that's pretty much it. As an artist and individual, how has you grown?
Yeah.
Like, what would 26-year-old Moody tell 18-year-old Moody?
Damn, 18-year-old Moody?
I know me would be like,
all,
brush your hair more. Shampoo it. Take care of it.
Stop smoking so much weed, nigga.
Right?
Well, damn, 18-year-old me, I would have been like, yo, stop smoking so many cigarettes and drinking so much goddamn beer. Like, it's a lot of alcohol. And, read a motherfucking book.
Read a book.
Read a motherfucking
We trying to tell you. We trying to tell you.
Try to tell you. You can hold off on the Dutch if you need to.
But read that book.
Yeah, man. Read the fucking book.
Okay.
Like, or write some shit.
True.
If you don't want to read the book, like, write some shit. Just write some shit that whatever the fuck it is. Like, poetry. I don't give a fuck what you want to call it. Like, I would say just write words onto a paper.
Do you experiment
Like, of
with
feelings.
Do you experiment with any other type of writing forms, like writing short stories or writing poetry, like you said?
Definitely. I mean, poetry. Like, I look at a verse like poetry. But definitely, yeah, poetry. Like shit that won't go over a beat. Yeah, I do that. And then, different forms of like poetry too. Like I was thinking about the short story shit that you said. Like, cause I've thought about that. I should try to do like short stories because I feel like that shit would be tight as fuck. To like give that type of like, cause in a song it's like you can do a short story type of thing, but like it won't actually get as much across as the actual short story.
Because you gotta condense it to a beat.
Yeah, for real, to like a time limit.
Gotta drop a metaphor sometime.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like fucking expressing yourself like in any type of form is healthy, and it should always be done.
Yeah.
And if you're not doing it, you're missing out on like a vital part of life.
No, I agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
I agree with that, especially in today's day, man. There's so many avenues, and we have so many things that are holding you back and suppressing you from expressing yourself. You got work and the politician shit going on, and another mass shooting yesterday. It's just so many things that go on.
There was another mass shooting yesterday?
Yeah, another one in Texas. And it's like so many things go on. And the fact that goes on so regularly, it's not like on all news outlets, and the world doesn't stop like it used to stop when shit like that happens. It holds you back from wanting to express yourself, because it's like it's very depressing to be around this fucking world.
Sometimes.
Facts.
For real, I agree. Damn.
But I do want to say I appreciate the Topanga Lawrence.
Damn.
Song, and then just the fact that you had to, pay homage
to one of the
Topanga.
baddest,
one of the baddest, one of the baddest sitcom heartthrobs
in the 90s.
Yes.
Era, well, 90s to early 2000s, baby.
Yes.
She had those eyes. Those lips.
Yes.
Danielle Fisher, that's her real name. Hey,
Yes.
No, it's Topanga Lawrence.
Yes.
We'll call it Topanga. Natural lips, natural body, natural hair.
She still look good.
Oh, she does, for sure. Her and Lizzie McGuire both.
Right. Hey, they're planning on bringing that back. But.
Yo, low-key, y'all got to stop talking about Topanga.
That's your girl,
That's
my bad.
That's enough.
My bad.
Got me feeling some type of way.
Don't respect my shorty.
I
Don't disrespect my
dropped the other
shorty.
single too. Fucking sellout. Fucking.
Facts. That was just the one that got.
All right, man, let's hop into the first game.
Ooh.
First game is Behind the Post. All right, so every guest that comes on, I go through their post and and ask them about their post to get more context behind the things that they posted. All right, so I went through your Twitter because your Twitter's pretty lit,
Bopping.
and I got some things I need to get context behind.
This is a great game, by the way.
Yeah, you like it? All right, so first post. Posted this July 7th, 2019. So about a month ago. So I ended up in the friend zone again. I end up here so much, somebody should start charging me for rent in this motherfucker.
I feel you on
now,
that.
you don't have to get into full
God
detail
damn.
behind that situation. I just want to know, because I've been friend zoned quite a bit. I think we all have been,
Yeah.
we're men. We've
I'm
all
still
been
a bro.
It
friends.
really be like that sometimes.
It really be like that. But how would you, going forward, get yourself out of the friend zone? Not necessarily with a woman that got you in, but to avoid being in the friend zone again. What are the signs that men should take heed to that says, you know what, you're about to be friend zoned?
Abort
mission.
Abort.
I would
Abort
say
mission.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
I would say I can't give you the signs because that's, like I said, that's how I end up in that shit. 'Cause I don't read the signs, you know? But what I can say is a tip that I'm trying to go on, like that I'm trying to start to live by is like, if you're shy with a chick and like she then not reading the signals, then you take too long. That's how you end up in the friend zone. Like if you take too long to finally get bold and send like that text or like say that thing, that compliment or whatever, it could be too late at times. And I've heard that from women, like, oh, like you just get too shy. If you hit that chick up, she might have liked you, but you were like too stagnant. You were too, and then chicks don't always like that stagnant type. They like the assertive type.
Well,
at times.
everything for women, everything's deeper. They assume everything's deeper. So it's like one of those things where like if you take too long to get at them, I guess, because I've heard women say this, then it's like, where's that in other areas of your life? You know what I mean?
Right.
Even when it comes to clean shoes, like most women look at a guy's shoes and teeth and how, and that if you take care of your shoes and your teeth, that means you take care of other things in your life that are important or that you should exactly. So when it comes to approaching women, if you know off the rip, like I want you and you let them know that, you know, they might curve you, but at least they might not friend zone you. They might just
put you on hold.
They might put you on hold exactly, because I've been put on hold a couple times before.
I've been
That's different between putting on a friend zone.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
Put you on hold. Like,
Put you on hold.
You on layaway? They can't afford it.
not right now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But you got 30 days to return, motherfucker, before I'm off the shelf.
That's
I'm
facts.
on layaway. She can't afford me right now.
Couldn't afford it right now. You gotta do payments, you know. All right.
Fuck.
All right. So next for Behind the Post with Moody. So you posted this April 17th, 2019. If I lost 1 pound for every time I've given up on a diet, I wouldn't need to lose any weight at all. I'm asking you this because I think people in the hip hop community in general, a lot of people are trying to get healthy and trying to stay healthy and trying to navigate, you know, because those fucking Popeye chicken sandwiches, man, they got people out here going crazy.
Yeah.
But like, is that something that you really struggle with, or something that's kind of like you just posted it on a whim? Do you struggle trying to hold on to a diet?
Yeah, but I mean, diets are fucking lame.
They're lame, right?
Diets are
It's
lame.
more of a way of life that you got to change.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's how I have to look at it. It's like I'm looking at it in the sense of like, oh, this is a diet that someone else thought of and put a name to and type of shit. And you don't have to look at it that way. You have to make your own diet of every day. Like, oh, you wake up and then you decide what the fuck you're gonna eat.
Yeah,
like it's not like you should have it. Well, I mean, it like I said, it's not bad to have like the plan or the fucking, you know what I'm saying, like the outline of things to do things a certain way. But I'm not
counting your calories every,
you know what I mean,
every
like
meal.
I'm the type of person that like tries to just not fuck up, but I mean I'm not like too fucking like planned ahead like that. Well, at least in that sense. But yeah, man, that shit is funny too. That's a funny tweet. I'm a funny tweeter.
You are. You're a good follow.
Funny. That last one was goddamn. I should get charged for renting that motherfucker.
And I also think diet is more than just the food. You know, it's a mental diet. It's the emotional diet.
God, that's good that you say
sleep
that.
diet.
Sleep
sure
diet. You know
right
what I mean?
rest.
Understanding we get
That's
and that's
good
something
that you
I'm
say that,
struggling with. It heavy.
Yeah,
It's
same.
like proper rest every single day.
Same.
I'm like 36 hours on, 7 hours off.
Yeah.
36 hours on, 7 hours off.
Cause we got to get the bag, C-Bags 2020.
C-Bags 2020.
Sidebar though. Sidebar. In 1984, comedian Dick Gregory.
But yeah, man,
published
that
in-
shit. Everybody get healthy.
Yeah.
Get healthy.
Yeah.
What did Dick Gregory post?
Oh, in 1984, he posted in the American Doctor's Journal that diet should consist of fruit and veggies, and all the doctors was like, "You're crazy."
Oh wow.
Flash forward now, that's all anyone eats.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Dick.
R.I.P. Dick Gregory. And obviously, he looked pretty healthy. You know, he lived a long, fruitful life.
Yeah.
You know, fruits and
Did
veggies.
comedy all the way to the end.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Last one on Behind the Post. You posted this July 30th, 2018, a year ago. This may sound crazy, but back when Rockefeller ruled the world, I actually preferred Freeway over Jay-Z. I still do, come to think about it. Break that down a little bit. Why Freeway over Jay-Z?
Damn.
Even though what you tweeted wasn't wrong.
It wasn't. I just gotta know. I gotta know.
My God. And I love Jay-Z too. Jay-Z's
One of the
the
GOATs.
shit. But yeah, Freeway is just hard as fuck. I think I liked him the best out of that whole camp. Like when they were out, like Beanie Siegel was tight as fuck too. But nah, Freeway the shit. Damn, I was listening to that shit last week.
Oh yeah.
That Philadelphia Freeway, yeah. Hell yeah.
What drew
the
you
first track
to
that
you
shit.
to Freeway?
My brother, he would bump that shit when that shit came out. Damn, that was 2000 and damn. When did he drop that? 2003.
I want to say around then.
So I was 10.
Okay.
So I was 10 years old, and my brother was bumping that, and I was like, yeah. I
This is
just grew up
greatest.
listening to that shit.
Yeah. No, yeah, I fuck with you. I fuck with that. You know, Freeway's dope. Freeway's dope. And I remember that iconic battle he had with
Cassidy.
Fucking
Yes,
Cassidy.
yes.
Damn,
Cassidy
that's
cooked
fucking-
him though.
Oh, of course, it's hard to.
Put on the beat.
I wasn't gonna go there all the way.
Hey, no, tell the truth. Tell the truth.
He did. He wanted that beat
You
badly.
don't want to see me on the beat.
You don't want to see me on the beat.
I love you, Freeway. Come on the show.
Come on the show, Freeway. So I mean, some people are flow rappers and some are all about the bars, and Cassidy's all about the bars. Freeway's about that flow, so he needed
Shout out
that.
both of them.
Yeah, goats in their own right. And Freeway had the hardest verse on that Cannon remix. I'm gonna say that now.
Ooh, hot take.
Cause he on that Philly fighting shit when I come from on the brick.
So last on Behind the Post with Moody. Posted this April 24th, 2019. Speed bumps are not walls. Speed bumps are not walls, people. So quit reacting to them as such. I fucked that all up. Let me read that one more time. Speed bumps are not walls, people. So quit reacting to them as such. Can you break that down a little bit? And where in your own life did you feel like you hit a wall, but it was more of a speed bump?
It's damn no. Just when I be behind people in parking lots and they get to that speed bump, they fully stop the car.
It wasn't even a metaphor, baby. It's
Yeah,
legit.
it was not deep. It was not deep at all.
Don't stop on those speed bump.
I was driving, and then whenever I got to the parking spot, I tweeted that. As soon as I sat in the parking spot, I tweeted that. I was behind cars, and this shit do be happening more than I'd like to admit.
That's LA,
But,
man. Southern California
man,
drivers.
because you just be chilling, and like you could just go over the little speed bump. It's cool, but people,
See, I thought that was a deep ass metaphor. I was like, okay, that's
did you?
That's
It
deep.
can be
Hey,
now,
actually,
right?
now that you
Now
mentioned
that you
it,
mentioned it,
that's what I meant.
Socrates said it a long time ago, and I.
I was on my Buddhist shit.
I was on that type of shit.
But yeah, no, that's really good to hear. I thought that's funny.
Yeah, I mean literal, but yeah, man, you could think about that in the way that you're thinking about it too.
Mhm.
Yeah,
No, because I think we all feel sometimes that we hit a wall when it's really a speed bump if we just keep going.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
some people will stop when they hit that speed bump.
True.
and
When
not-
in reality, like it's a wall because of the impact it has.
Mhm.
But like if you're not dead
Mhm.
from it,
Mhm.
like it can't be a wall because like you're gonna wake up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like whether however you deal with it or not, like you're still gonna wake up tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Hopefully.
it has it right. That's what I'm saying. If it doesn't kill you, then you're still, it's got to be a speed bump. You know what I mean?
That don't kill you can only make you stronger. Shout out to Kanye.
Come on the show.
Come on the show, Kanye. Sunday, man. Come on the show.
I ain't never stopped on a speed bump. That's why I got parking tickets. Speeding
Yeah,
tickets.
We can't. Tony can't relate.
Okay.
Right.
I don't know how to slow down.
Well, thank you for participating in Behind the Post.
That shit was great. Yep.
Hell yeah.
And
Hell
now
yeah.
here we are in the present with your newly released Chill Yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. So what was the thought process going into that, both title and sound?
All right. Well, originally the project was gonna be called "Get Comfy and Stay a While."
Ooh.
That was gonna be the name of the project.
Mm.
And it's because I was at a certain point in my life where kind of what we were just talking about. Like, oh, shit happens, but I mean, you're still fucking alive.
Mm-hmm.
So time's going to keep going until it doesn't, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
Get
it was
you in
like,
the mic.
I was trying to, my bad.
No, you
I was
good.
trying to like, get comfy and stay a while. Like literally what that means. Like I had to transition my life from living like I was gonna die like tomorrow to living like, oh shit, you probably ain't gonna die tomorrow. So you should just get a little bit comfortable and just chill. And that's why it's funny that it led to that. It led to just being called Chill Yourself. Like telling myself like, chill yourself, motherfucker. Like you here, so just relax and try to go about things like decision making and building and anything like that you do, the balance, like building, because there's things that we have to destroy. I'm not saying physically, I'm saying like internally and shit that you have to destroy within yourself to make you a better person. So that's where I was at with the Chill Yourself. But I feel like getting that shit tatted too. Chill Yourself would be hard as fuck.
Hey,
Do you have any,
yeah,
do you have any tattoos?
No, I do not.
Mm.
No, I do not. But yeah, that would be a sick ass tattoo. And damn, sonically, fuck. Shouts out 827. He produced the entire project.
Nice.
He's in a group called Above Grounds. Fuck, man, like shouts out them. They're featured on one of the tracks.
TikToking.
Yes, sir. And damn, as far as that's how it came about. Like he hit me up, and we were on like talking about like some collab ideas. Like he sent me a beat, and he wanted just a little verse on it. He wanted like 12 bars or something from me, like for it. So I did that. I wrote it, and then I recorded myself like spitting it, and then I put it on Instagram. And that dude liked it so much, he sent me like a beat pack with like fucking 12 beats and shit on it.
Nice.
And he was like, yo, you could use all these beats for whatever, like for releases, for singles and shit. And I was like, fuck that. Like, these are a lot of beats, and they all sounded nice. So I was like, we should just do a fucking project. Like, you'll produce a whole project, and I'll just rap on it. And essentially, I wasn't going to have any features on it. But I ended up fucking, like, clicking up with Siamese, and he said he would record the entire thing. So I recorded the whole thing with him, and he mixed that and ran it through fucking Lander, and that's what it was.
Okay.
The project.
Yeah.
Shouts out Siamese as well. He's featured on that shit too. Yeah. And damn, People Without Shoes.
I love that.
My God.
I-E-N-Y.
Yeah.
How did that come
That shit
about?
is crazy.
How did that collab come about?
That shit makes the
People Without
fucking
Shoes.
hairs on my arms stand up when I think about that track and when I hear it. Well, with that, that's a fucking funny story. This takes me back to 2009. I was a freshman in high school.
Okay.
And yes, right?
Graduated
09.
06. Keep going.
I ain't saying when I.
Shouts out the class of 06.
Shout out to 06.
Yo, so I was on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my boy Cameron, we were on that shit, and we discovered on the sidebar, because we're listening to boom bap shit, we discovered fucking People Without Shoes. And they had this album like during the golden era, like 94, 95. So I was like, oh shit, this shit is tight, whatever. I listened to it. Fast forward, like damn, like to like damn near now. This was only like when I talked to him, contacted him with like, damn, I want to say a year and a half, maybe two, if two, maybe going on two. But I showed one of my homies, fucking Anthony, I showed him People Without Shoes. But when I showed him this was like just a couple years ago. So this was after high school and everything. And he liked them or whatever, and he followed the Instagram. And then he tagged me on one of the posts in the Instagram, and I was like, what the fuck? People Without Shoes like have an Instagram? Like I was so fucking like surprised. I was like, oh, that's sick. So I followed or whatever, and then he messaged my homie that tagged me in it, and he was like, yo, your homie's like, he had dope ass rap shit. Like, tell him that I want to like hit him up about doing some shit. And I was like, oh, that's fucking tight. Like, I told him like, hell yeah, definitely. Like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't even think it was like really gonna happen when it first. Like, I was kind of like just shocked. I was like, holy shit, that's crazy. And then yeah, he hit me up, and like he was still releasing shit. Like, I was listening to his album from like '94, but when I contacted him, he had already dropped like an album. He was about to drop an album like that, like current day. I was like, goddamn, he's still dropping albums and all this shit. Like
Longevity.
fucking, like unreal, you know? And yeah, like I just hit him up. He had hit me up on like some, because he had like his independent type of little label that he releases his own stuff out of.
Nice.
So he was talking about like maybe releasing like a little project from me on that, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. He's only released his own shit on that. Like that's a huge compliment that he would want to release some of my shit. And then we're still like talking about that, but I told him like I just wanted a feature like from him, like on whatever the fuck. So I sent them that beat, and yeah, that's what that track is.
Okay.
Nice. What's your favorite track on the album? Chill Yourself.
Damn, it changes like every couple days.
That's how you know it's fire.
Like, it does. Yeah, it changes like every couple days. It was Chill Yourself last week, but right now it's the one that Siamese is featured on. Ask Me. That shit is crazy. I really like that song. It sounds like different as fuck from normal shit that I put out. Like, it's like as far as the rapping, it's definitely like what the type of shit that I deliver, but like Siamese added some different type of like like vibes to that shit, and it came out real dope. That's my current favorite one.
Okay.
What are your plans with this album? What's the overall plan? You drop it, hope people like it. You got visuals coming for it.
Yeah, I definitely need to get visuals coming for it. I still probably need visuals for some of the singles. Yeah, I definitely need visuals for some of the singles. Yeah, this one, like, it's crazy. Like I said, it wasn't gonna even be features. So the fact that it has the features that it has is like dope. Like now it does feel like I have to do something with it, or it can do some kind of impact. And I mean, it has, you know. And like, cause at first it was just, even just with the name, like Chill Yourself, like it was gonna be like, not that I was like trying to release something that I would feel would have less impact than like the prior release, but it was just supposed to be like a real chill, like vibes driven project. Like, even though I always have to deliver fucking bars, cause like that's just how I deliver.
And we love you for
the
it.
message.
Yeah, right.
Like I wanted it to be vibes, and that's what it feels like. That shit is super vibes. That whole project is like a whole fucking vibe. It's a whole mood.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole fucking mood. No, it's multiple moods, but
And it's motivational with a lot of the songs, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it has definitely like a
Self-healing.
motivational, like fucking touch to it. It has a bunch of shit. I was going through like some real like changes when I wrote like a lot of that shit.
Such as.
Just all definitely like mentally, internally, like trying to be more of the person that I feel like I should be, or at least that I think I am, like how I perceive myself to be.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's different when you perceive yourself some way and then you go out in the everyday world and you're living, you know what I'm like, dealing with other people, and you don't always like keep track of that. Like, oh man, am I doing the right thing with everything? Like with this situation, with this situation, with this, like just decision makings and things like that. Like I was going through a lot of changes, and this year has felt like that, like fuckload of changes.
Oh man, 2019 has been a freaking crazy year.
It's very metamorphic
It's
over
been
here.
real as fuck, and it's not fucking over yet.
Yeah, that's the
Ooh.
thing. That's
It's
definitely
not
not
over
over
yet.
yet. It's not even September. Or September today.
September 1st.
Yeah.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
It's the
It's
first of the month.
Get up, get up,
Fuck.
get
Fuck
up.
rent.
Get your check in.
A lot of changes, and I welcome everybody if they're feeling that. Like it's not a coincidence.
It's not.
It's your higher self
Yeah.
trying to talk to you. I've been getting a lot more in tune with that. You know
Dropping
what I mean?
tabs.
Nah, not like that. I've done enough of that. I don't need. I don't,
You know, I traveled there plenty
like,
of times
I don't
before.
need to. Yeah, like
But how are you going about getting more in tune with your higher self?
basically, the way I look at it is listen to the voice that actually like is getting you out of your comfort zone and getting you into different places and talking to different people and shit like that. Not getting you at the same old place where you not doing shit. You know, going back to being stagnant, like we were talking about earlier. Don't be stagnant.
Yeah.
Your higher self does not want you to be stagnant. It wants you to be uncomfortable because it's gonna serve a purpose. Something good will come out of it. You know what I mean? You have to go and be a little less scared and a little more uncomfortable to find different shit that you ain't seen yet or that you haven't experienced yet. And that's basically where I'm at right now.
I feel that.
It's like, chill yourself, motherfucker.
Be present in the
overthinker.
now.
I'm an overthinker. Huge overthinker. And
I feel you on that one.
yeah. It serves a good purpose, overthinking, but sometimes it could be a real weakness.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to find that balance where it won't be a weakness.
And make you stagnant in certain
yeah,
areas.
exactly. Like you ain't. But yeah.
Sometimes maybe you ever thought about, well, I'm sure maybe you thought about it, but have you seriously thought about maybe finding people that can be a part of a team for you that help balance out those weaknesses you have? Some people have somebody. Some people overthink a lot, and they're with somebody who can maybe put some of those actions that you're overthinking about into action.
Right? Yeah.
You know
No,
what I
I
mean?
feel you. Like that. That would be good. I mean, I don't ever think about making something like that, only because, like, it would be good. It would definitely be a huge help and things like that. But that's going back to not having certain hopes and expectations like that. Because then when you hope, like, I'm really now, especially with this year, getting to the point where I'm more like trying to rely on myself to basically look out for myself, like for like my best interests and shit. Like I've been a person in the past that like heavily relied on other people, like for happiness the most, like shit like that. And it hasn't gotten me like to very good fucking places. And that's why now I'm like, it's good to have the team, but like the team will only be as good as you are. Like,
Yeah,
your main focus has to be you. And then hopefully that's why I'm trying to like work on myself so much that it'll attract those people. That team that like gets or like feels what you're doing, and they're the ones that can help you. Like I try not to like look for help in ways, because then it'd be feeling like you may feel that you found hope, like help in a certain area, and then it's not really. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I've been looking like or feeling a lot more into just like, drawing that, like attracting that, not like necessarily looking for it, if that makes sense.
No, that makes sense. A lot
If
of
you
sense.
build it, they will come.
Yeah. Yeah. Build it, they will come.
We're getting fucking deep.
From speed bumps to philosophical meanings.
Bro, damn. Hell yeah. Before we continue, going back to what you were talking about, Topanga Lawrence, and then going back to what you were talking about, Rich Minds, Obi-Wan. Shout out to Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan,
He
fool.
mastered that whole shit.
Oh,
okay.
word?
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Control Room Studios.
I still want to go down there and check it out. Yeah. Dan put that whole shit together. Well, I know him and others, but just I see some of the clips. I'm like, damn, that's what's up.
No, we're gonna make a trip over there, you know.
Actually, yeah.
We're gonna make that trip over there and check that out for sure.
Roll a Dutch.
Yo, that the other thing that's funny too that happened, like, well, what I noticed, it wasn't like necessarily off the project or anything, but like I noticed I was at a show, fucking damn, when was it? Maybe like a month ago or less than a month ago. I wasn't even performing. I was just there seeing my homies perform. And then I ran into homeboy, the videographer, Muds from EOTR.
Oh, okay.
Muds,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
the dude
yeah.
that does the sick ass videos. And then like I ran into that dude and I was like, oh hell yeah, like it was good to see him and shit. And it was funny because like he walked up to me and my homie Henry, like we were talking, and he looked at Henry. And before he even said hi to me, he's like, hey, yo, like, this shit is his ear. And he points at me. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, when he said that, I was like, it was such a good compliment. I was like, yo, but it was funny. Before I even reacted to it, I was like, I feel the same way. Like, with my response, I was like, you right. I totally, like, agreed with him. And then I told him, and then what I had told him was, like, I felt like that my goal was for it to be last year, like 2018. But the fact that he said this year, I was like, oh, I agree. It feels like it more. Definitely than fucking last year. Last year, I was like, damn. But yeah, that shit was fucking cool. And like to get that type of like, you know, like I love recognition from fans, but to get recognition from people that I am a fan of is even fucking better.
True.
Like, that shit's
True.
100%. Hey, before we get into the next game, just take 2 minutes to tell us why Seinfeld is better than Friends. I seen a couple of your tweets, and I feel like you have a very disdain against Friends.
That's easy.
But I
I believe he mentioned
That's easy.
Why did he even mention
That's the one they always compare Seinfeld to for some reason. I know
How?
There is a
because
feud.
they're both in New York.
There is a feud.
There's a feud, right? And I don't know exactly why. Because
you know what I think brought that feud really to life was the internet. I feel like the internet probably played a big part in that feud, but I don't know if like in the 90s it was really a thing. Who knows?
No,
Maybe
I
it
don't
was,
think
right?
so.
Like if
It
they were hating,
wasn't.
like, oh fuck Friends, it's Seinfeld.
No, it was clear hierarchy.
Yeah.
Like Seinfeld was here,
yeah.
and Friends was just now getting its feet.
I would just
in the
say
90s.
like,
And in the middle was Martin.
yeah.
damn, not to like, I don't know. I would say from how I am, my type of humor, it's definitely more Seinfeld. Like when I watch Friends, I don't be feeling like.
It's
I don't
hysterical.
know. I don't know. I can't really. I don't hate Friends. Okay.
Okay. Don't want to lose those Friends
I'll just
fans.
say. Like
I do. What?
the women are nice to look at, but other than that, like, and I like to look at Elaine better than those women.
Yeah, because she's
Yes.
funny and she do that little stupid dance.
Yeah, the curly hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The worst dancer.
But man, look.
And Jerry always had a bad one.
Bro, that's
Jerry
exactly
always
did,
had a bad
right?
one.
Exactly.
He
really
always
did.
had a bad
Exactly.
one. So you always
Yeah.
saw a bad one at the spot every episode, almost every episode.
Bro, on the outro track on Cali Nights, that's what I said. I'm gonna be fucking more bitches than Jerry Seinfeld. I said that on the outro on Keep It Raw. Because he's not lying. He had a nice one like every damn week.
Yeah,
He was always
yeah.
on
Different
a
one.
date.
Yeah, he was letting them. Damn, they were just coming through there real quick. Player. Player. You know what I mean?
Life of a professional stand-up. I can't wait to get there.
Right? Can't wait. What character do you mostly relate to on the Seinfeld show?
Oh, George.
George Costanza?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I am George. I am George. In real life. Bro, yeah, definitely George, without question.
Okay.
I'm
And his
Newman.
father a little bit.
Newman? Oh, this guy.
No
said
one
he's
ever wants me
Newman.
there when I pop up, but I'm there.
There, your face.
I don't knock either. I'm just there.
Damn.
It would have been Kramer until he came out with those racist ass jokes.
Yeah, no, that shit.
I can't even do it
Oh
no
my
more.
God.
I still say damn word. You niggas.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Friends was just unrealistic, man. It was like
Exactly.
it was like
It
six people,
wasn't-
didn't have to worry about no job security or nothing like that. You're living in New York in a loft, and and they don't have jobs except for Ross and Elaine. And
right?
Phoebe was like a
She had
she was
every
she
job.
was every job. And
Yeah,
she was
exactly.
a musician.
She had every job, like
She was a
not never
musician.
steady jobs and shit.
Joey was an aspiring artist or aspiring actor.
Actor. Yeah.
He never really had a steady
Yeah,
job,
right.
and it's like New York is like
Yeah,
10,000 like a month or some
You
shit.
guys
like,
remember when Joey got a spinoff called Joey,
Yeah,
and he went to L.A.
yeah. Nobody watched it.
I never watched
Nobody watched it.
I didn't even know. Damn.
Good,
Exactly.
good.
The best episodes of that show is when what's her name was in a fat suit. Monica, because she used to be fat.
Cox.
Yeah, Courtney Cox. When she did the fat suit,
Courtney
those are the best
Cox,
times.
bro.
But yeah, I just wanted to see, you're a huge Seinfeld fan. I thought
Definitely.
I thought you might give me some bars as to why Seinfeld's better, but it's just better. Just
It's
watch
just
it.
overall.
Yeah, just
it's
watch
just
it.
overall better. It's like
Except for the last episode. I'm sorry.
That was funny. I liked it.
The
When they ended up in
motherfuckers
jail.
witnessed a crime and went to jail. That's how y'all ended
Yeah,
it?
But they
yeah.
started the same conversation as they had in the first episode.
Which was
Well-
remind me of that, because I don't think I ever saw the first episode of Seinfeld.
Word for word, I can't.
True, but what was it? What was the overall?
It was just like a overall debate.
Mhm.
They were debating something. That's how
And that's how they
Seinfeld ended.
okay,
Remember, they
okay.
was all-
So
they
that
was
makes
like,
more
which is
sense
better?
now. I never saw the first episode, so if they brought everything back full circle with the conversation, that makes
in the
sense.
coffee shop.
Yeah.
Wait, they ended it in a cell? Like they're in a cell?
Yeah.
In a cell.
Yeah, they went to prison.
They're in a cell in jail. That's how it was. 'Cause they
whole-
witnessed a crime and they didn't
Yeah.
say anything about it, and that's a crime. If you witness a crime in New York, I don't know
No,
if it's
no,
all
they were in
over.
L.A. because remember Jerry had just got the deal.
So it was in L.A. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
they all had.
It's been a
just
while. I
got
gotta watch that again.
Jerry had got a deal for a
Throwback,
show or
throwback.
something,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why. And he ended up taking them all with him.
Mhm.
And yeah, they ended up witnessing the crime.
So that's in L.A.
Yeah.
You know how many crimes I witnessed yesterday? I live in Pomona. Let me start saying some shit.
There's a crime across the street right now.
Right now.
Happening in life.
Fuck, if I'd have known that, I would have been saying some shit. I ain't trying to snitch.
Yeah, bro. Fucking Seinfeld and King of the Hill. That's
King of the
my
Hill.
life.
Yeah.
King of the Queen. King of Queens, too, is
Oh,
an amazing
King of
show.
Queens is an amazing show.
Amazing show.
Funny, has fucking Ben Stiller's dad in that one too.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
Seinfeld.
yeah. Yeah, he makes
Hilarious.
him and
Jerry Stiller.
and Kevin James make that show.
Paul Blart.
Yeah,
Yes,
Paul
sir.
Blart. They make that show.
Hell yeah, that's a great show.
All right, let's get into the second game, man.
Ooh.
Second game is Would You Rather Either Or. All right. Basically, I'll give you two different options.
Mm-hmm.
You'll tell me which one you would choose and why and how you would construct the song. So it's
Kinky.
music related. All right. So first one, Moody featuring French Montana
Mm-hmm.
and Bryson Tiller, or Moody featuring Kevin Gates and Fetty Wap.
Damn. Okay.
That's interesting.
You know, try to throw a little interesting one out
That's an
there.
interesting one.
I've heard Fetty Wap's music before.
I'm gonna say hello.
I
Isn't that a song?
couldn't say I've ever heard a Kevin Gates song in my life.
What?
I got two.
Oh,
phones,
okay,
one for the
never mind.
hook and one for the
Okay.
load.
Got it. I've heard that song. Okay.
Okay.
2 phones
Plot
and,
pressure.
and fucking 1738
Mm-hmm.
or
French Montana and Bryson Tiller.
French Montana. Okay, I've heard French Montana.
Mhm.
I probably heard the other dude now because it's probably the same with Kevin
Bryson
Gates.
Tiller.
What song?
Wild Thoughts with Rihanna. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts.
Okay,
Damn.
I've heard that.
Or
heard
Don't. What's
that.
that
Oh
song?
yeah.
Don't?
Don't.
Damn,
I can't
this
hit
is a
that.
tough one. This is a tough one. honestly, knowing me and how I am,
Mm-hmm.
I would say the Fetty Wap.
And Kevin Gates?
Yeah.
Okay.
Simply because, like, Fetty Wap's got a funny-ass voice, and I would write his lyrics for him, and
Okay.
I would just get him to say the most fucking, like,
Silly bars.
not even silly, like, just the most offensive, like, shit in his voice that
Mhm.
he's got, and I think it'd be hilarious. Yeah, it would come off as silly.
With Kevin Gates, too, with
But-
his deep-ass
Bro.
voice, too. Like, yeah, that would probably be funny.
Yeah, like...
So how you constructing the song? Who's got the first verse? Who's got the second verse?
I got all the verses. I got every verse. I got all the bridges. I'll probably do the ad lib. No, that's stupid. Fetty Wap's gonna do the ad libs.
All right.
I'm sure he's an ad libber.
And Kevin Gates is what? Going to introduce the song? Intro the song? Outro the song?
He
Both.
could do. Yeah, he could. Yeah, intro, outro, ad lib it up too.
Okay.
It's a crowded ass song. Goddamn. And then I'll just spit all the bars, man.
Okay.
I'll spit all the
All
bars.
right. I'm not mad at that. Not mad at that choice.
Ooh.
Second for Would You Rather Either Or. Moody featuring David Banner and Michelle Obama, or Moody featuring Killer Mike and Oprah.
What?
Really comes down to which prominent black woman you choosing.
The future president or the wannabe?
Yeah.
Damn.
David Banner and Michelle Obama, or Killer Mike and Oprah.
Oprah, come on the show.
Man.
Come on, show Oprah.
I would say. Yeah, Killer Mike.
Killer Mike and Oprah.
I don't hate Oprah, but she's corny to me
Mm-hmm.
a little bit. But I mean, a lot of people are corny to me. Like the majority of people are corny to me.
I feel that.
But-
I feel that.
I mean, yeah, Killer. I would let Killer Mike get half the verse.
Mhm.
No, not half of the verse. Half of the verse is.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we're gonna do like a fucking 10-minute song with just fucking bars, and then we'll definitely get Oprah on the ad libs.
Okay.
LP producing.
Yeah, I mean,
Or Stedman. Which one?
I know.
Which one?
if he's not in trouble, then on that day,
He's only in trouble when Gail comes out.
Yeah, that part.
yeah. Damn,
All right.
You guys throw me off with that Oprah and damn.
So Killer Mike and Oprah. Killer Mike with half the verses. Oprah ad-libbing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So ad lib the whole thing. Maybe get an intro going. Who knows?
Inspirational bars.
When did I get you guys a new car?
You get a new car. You get a new verse. All right. Last for Would You Rather Either Or. Moody featuring Trick Daddy and Ariana Grande,
Ooh.
or Moody featuring Jadakiss and Katy Perry.
Oh my god!
I like
He said
Jadakiss,
the-
Katy Perry though.
Wow. What?
Jadakiss,
you
Katy
right.
Perry?
That shit's- I mean,
Or Trick Daddy and Ariana Grande.
damn, it's fucked up because I was listening to Trick Daddy a couple days ago.
Trick love the kids.
Yeah, man, that shit is all day. That shit is hard as fuck. But I mean, Jadakiss, goddamn, that's a no question.
Mm-hmm. No
I
question.
would go with Jadakiss. And for this one, I'll do the ad libs,
Ooh.
and Jadakiss
okay.
could get every verse.
Ooh. Okay.
And then we'll who would the other person that would be?
Katy Perry.
Oh, damn.
She's just there for the video.
Yeah, she'll be in the video. She'll be in the video.
She's just there for the video.
A little
She could drop me her
choreo.
number and just be in the video.
Does she have to wear a wig? Short hair, Katie, cool.
Short hair Katie's cool.
She could rock the short hair. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I can't even name a Katy Perry song, to be honest with you. I probably know it though. I probably
It's that-
know it. I
it's
just can't
that Kiss
name
the
it.
Girl, right?
That yeah.
Oh,
Kiss
Kiss
the
Fire,
Girl.
I like
Fireworks.
this.
Yeah.
That's
Damn, that long ago? Because that was like
That's a
6
throwback.
No,
That's
Fireworks.
years ago.
Oh yeah, on the
Come
fucking
Remember your fire.
on the interview.
Oh, that song?
Funny ass,
okay,
yeah.
okay. I
That
did
movie
not.
was hilarious.
I
Yeah.
love that song, bro. Yeah, that shit is hilarious. But yeah, that definitely. Damn, shouts out Jadakiss. Jadakiss is the shit.
J to moi.
Well, thank you for participating in Would You Rather Either Or.
Hell yeah.
Being that you dropped a significant amount of projects now, do you expect people who know you to automatically support you, or?
My bad. Were you?
Oh no, go ahead.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
No.
You don't feel that like, man, I'm dope, and cause I see that.
I do
a lot.
definitely feel that. I feel that I'm dope and that I support and appreciate what I do, but I no longer hold that expectation to anyone else. Like whether they're like people that I know well or that I don't. Like everybody's talented and everybody's got like a voice and got shit going on. Like even people with fucking, you know what I'm saying, like jobs that don't seem like very fucking, you know what I'm saying, entertaining. Like I feel everybody's talented.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody like channeled that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some people do it on the weekends when they're not at work.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah.
on Monday they put their tie on and they go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I feel like, you know, everybody's talented, so I know I'm the shit,
Mm-hmm.
but I also like kind of put myself a little bit off that pedestal to kind of be like, yeah, man, a lot of people are the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just you're channeling it. Like not everybody does.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Some people don't even realize that they're talented,
The
which is
sad
crazy.
truth.
But yeah, man,
But why don't you no longer hold that expectation onto people?
because I feel like now I've gotten from what I'm doing. When I first started, I think people were like, oh, he's doing this, but he's been making music like forever, so it's just another thing he's gonna be doing for a little while. And then
Mm-hmm.
but now that I've been rapping like a little bit over 4 years, they're like, oh shit, look, he's doing a gang of shows and he's doing podcasts and he's doing this and that. So I think a lot more people are like perceiving it in a different way,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like, oh look, this guy's fucking like accomplishing shit. And not to say I haven't, but it's like I hold the standards a little less because I feel more like the shit when I
Mhm.
don't put those in place.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yo, like, I don't know where the X marks the spot, but as long as, like, I'm fucking cool where I'm at,
Mhm.
then that's what matters.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But also going back to the whole planning and goals, you definitely need goals, but I don't think you got to be so tight into, like, saying, oh, this is exactly where I need to end up. Like, you
Mhm.
might end up somewhere else with, like, just as much value.
Mhm.
Or you might be just as much, just as happy or even happier.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just, I feel like when people get like when they get the vision and then they set the goal and then like that's the only goal and there's only one path to how to get there,
Mhm.
that's when they start making all their decisions based off that,
Mhm.
and they really limit themselves
Mm-hmm.
with other opportunities that they may have like been able to have. Like that's when I first started rapping, I limited myself like a motherfucker. Like I wasn't trying to collab, I wasn't trying to be friendly with anyone.
Mm-hmm.
I was just doing my rap shit, and like now it's a lot different. Now it feels like things flow a lot more fluid as far as the connections being made. Everything has to feel like not forced. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Everything always has to feel genuine. But I feel like in this world there's a lot of shit that goes forced, and that a lot of people I feel notice, but they just live with it. They deal with it. They're just like, oh, that's how that person is.
Mm-hmm.
Like as long as it's bearable to them, they deal with it. But I'm like, I'm not trying to be on that type of shit.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta like think about your own fucking like world and who you got around you and shit. Like everybody's got to be real and genuine. You can't just like pardon like fake ass people. There's too many fake people. That's just plain and simple.
Yeah,
Way
it's
too many fake people.
It's epidemic out here with the
And
fake
my
people.
message to them is chill yourself.
Ooh, call back.
Or kill yourself.
Chill yourself. Damn. I don't know where that started, but we got there.
We did. We did. We did. We did. Oh, you got that last question? I don't know if you don't got no schooling.
Unfortunately, I don't have a schooling question, but be sure to check out Cuzza Clothing. Family first. Ain't nobody got your back like Cuzza.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. But before we do the last question,
Oh shit! See what that is right there? that's kind of a Millie Rock. The Pomona shake.
Get in it. Get in it.
Hit him with it.
this is the part where we do this.
Anyways, we're back.
Whoa.
And it's Affiliated Minds freestyle segment. And of course, we got Moody.
And actually, this is a world premiere Affiliated Minds. Moody brought us something special just for us to hear.
Yeah, man. So, you know,
Get
music playing
straight to your ear.
whenever you ready.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, check. Listen. Pour another cup, grab another glass, enough. There's way more of us than you've ever had in your whole squad, platoon, crew, whatever. In the rain, dance smooth, I change any weather. However, I stank Fucci down to the socks, but I'm clever as ever. The element of September, that's -1, so you better run when the lions come. If you're tough, try your bluff, I ain't trying them. Sipping from glass, plastic, aluminum, but plastic 40 ounces, will that manage to ruin them? Bopping through the town like a war chief, stopping, not even now, we need more leaf. I said war chief, really I'm in warlord, leaving all your horse torn. I'm summoning the horse form, a real chatterbox raised in the west coast, all up in your motherfucking house like asbestos. Yeah.
Yes, motherfucking yes.
This beat is from the UK, man. Shouts out to Vic.
Talk that shit.
Yo, lyrical licorice solo when I drink a fifth. Actually solo all the time, come to think of it. I'm anti-social but ain't top vocal. Corner me like a dog, I'll go postal. Shout out to Vegas, man's best friend. Moody with the latest, go and bang it again. Feeling old school like I'm dust in the wind. It's a Talladega night, so I'm destined to win. Yo, I never shake and bake, but I like to wake and bake. And I bang my head hard enough that I shake the flakes. Who you with? I'm feeling like a Mac. Cue the violin, everybody, that's that. Yo,
Talk that.
that is an
shit.
unreleased track.
Ooh.
Licorice.
Bump your hard, you want to shake the flakes.
Whoo, shouts out to my dandruff.
And tell the people
For
where they
life.
could find you at.
Moody _Moody 909. Google me, bitch.
Ooh, you better Google me,
But
bitch.
the _Moody 909 is the Instagram, and yeah, for the rest, just Google Moody 909, and you'll find it. Chill yourself. All streaming platforms. Cuts from the Crib. All streaming platforms. The rest, Bandcamp and Soundcloud. Moody 909. Twitter, catch me on Twitter.
He's a funny mother. Ooh.
Hey, a good follow on Twitter for sure. Go follow Moody on Twitter, man.
Yes, no Facebook.
No Facebook. It's all right. It's all right. We'll bring you to the dark side eventually.
Real quick, because you mentioned that, and I've been having this conversation with comedians and artists, do you feel like Facebook is dead as a medium for promotion, or is it still...
Definitely not. Just dead to me.
Too many family and friends on there.
Yeah, just,
somebody gotta get blocked.
Instagram. Instagram for sure, though.
No, okay.
For sure.
And Twitter. And yeah, that's just about it.
I feel. And I always ask every artist this before they bounce out. What's the one thing that you got to get accomplished before this year ends? It doesn't have to be music related, but you just want to make sure that this is a goal that is counted for before the clock strikes 12.
Man,
On the
I
31st
want
of
to-
December.
What I want to do is get a lot more content. Like with the core being the music, but not it maybe not being necessarily like the main focus. I need more visuals. I need more like visuals in different sense, not just videos, like even just like graphics and designs and shit like that, and maybe like start branding the Moody name with like merch and shit like that. I definitely want to get to that because I have a lot of good ideas. Like we were talking about, we need to get those ideas
Out there.
and bring them into the world.
Making them physical.
So definitely that's the main goal.
And like real quick, for any content creators, I don't know, I was saying this to Earl earlier, but I get it. Everybody wants to be paid for their art, especially when you make music videos and things, because it takes a lot to go into. You know, there's a lot of time invested, there's a lot of equipment involved. But if you're out here in the IE and you see this pool of just well artists, why not just help people out with videos and you guys both create a profile that way? I understand you want to charge. Trust me, I want to charge for shit too. But sometimes it's just better to collaborate with people. I don't know. That's a thought. Think about it.
I agree with what you're saying. That shit could go a longer way than like them.
Give me
paying
300
you.
right now. Or give me
Yeah,
400 right now.
It could start like a relationship with that artist and videographer. It could
That
start
artist knows
like
more artists.
Yeah, it could open a new door. Yeah, for both of the people or as many people as could be involved. And shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waive
Yeah.
the fee.
Yeah, I agree with Tony. There's a lot of mediocre ass people out here who want to pay for their work or want to charge for their work, and they just need to get better. If you're gonna charge $400 or $500 for a video that somebody can get done for free, like everybody at this point in time in 2019, a lot of people have access to Final Cut and Adobe Premiere and a camera. So what makes you different? Because you can do that right now today. I can go get somebody else to do that too.
Yeah.
So unless you're like, you know, somebody who's amazing at what you're doing, I think it's better to collaborate and build a resume and get better at your profession that you're trying to choose, especially the people who are out here in this area, the IE, LA area, who aren't that established.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
Yeah.
Start working with these artists, man. Start working with these
Because
other...
everyone needs content, but come on, for the majority, we stay in Cali. For the people who are listening outside of Cali, we stay in Cali. This shit's expensive. This shit's expensive.
Yeah.
Why don't we just, like, if we really group together, because the IE music scene community is so wide and so vast and so talented that if we didn't charge each other and just work with each other and build, there'll be a faster movement. I feel to come from that rather than be like, give me $300.
I got rent to pay.
I got rent to pay. Yeah, me too, nigga. And child support. What? I ain't even eat yet. Just saying. It's just a thought.
No, 100%.
Just a
I
thought.
agree with that 100%, man. Like, we will grow as a community. As a whole. If people see that. If everybody wants to stay on the individual tip,
Yeah.
It's going to
10
stay
years from
separated.
now, yeah, you'll stay separated.
It definitely, you see it too. You see like the artists that like, you know, share their talents with the world and the artists that like use their talents like within the world, like not necessarily share it with, you know.
I almost dropped a name.
I felt it on the tip of your
Yeah,
tongue.
I was about to say, yeah, you, nigga. You. This is about you right now.
We'll spare the names for right now.
For now.
For right now, we'll see if a correspondent pops up in the next couple of weeks. So,
but before we close out, my man PJ, he's been our eye in the corner and he's been seeing everything. I know he's got something for us. So PJ, go ahead and hit us with that question from you.
Real quick, we got 4 minutes.
Hit us.
Top 3 artists that are not hip hop. Go.
Ooh.
I like that.
Top 3 artists that are not hip hop. Damn. I actually got to think about that one. Currently
Katy Perry.
not Katy Perry or Mariah Carey or I would say right now I've been listening to some German thrash metal. I've also been listening to a lot of hardcore punk.
Okay.
And currently there's this band Darkness. They're German thrash metal from like the 80s. They're sick as fuck. Darkness. Yeah.
Okay.
Darkness in the building.
Shout out to fucking Rick James, bitch.
Darkness.
And watch Sticks and Stones. It'll change your life.
But yeah, Darkness. I would say Reagan Youth. That's a great punk band from the 80s. Damn, I've been listening to Beastie Boys shit too. Some of their early shit. But yeah, currently, as far as top 3, I'm not saying top 3 of all time. I'm saying top 3 this week.
Nice.
Okay. We take that.
Okay, definitely take that, man. Thank you for that. Thank you, PJ, for that question.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Shouts out PJ.
Shouts out to PJ.
Shouts out y'all.
Oh, got anything sweet you want to say to the people?
Hey, man, just continue to follow, like, subscribe, rate, comment, share, repost, retweet, all that type of shit, man. Fuck with the movement. Fuck with Black Noise. Follow Black Noise, BLAQKNOIZ, and the Blackout Podcast. How about you?
Be sure to check out Earl's 30 for 30 exclusively on SoundCloud.
Hey.
Still a masterpiece. He produced all the tracks but one.
But one, yes.
But one. And it's got a string of Black Noise artists featured on it. You know, shouts out to that. Be sure to check out my man Infinity Chakras over here. PJ, our cameraman, always holding us down every week. Appreciate you, bruh. And always check out Alt Black, AOT, BOK, POD on IG. We got skits. We have correspondence. We got a lot of everything you see on our page is specifically tailored to that page. You won't see it anywhere else unless one of you guys share it. Imagine that. And then check me out, Tony Asar, SAR, on IG, Facebook, and Twitter.
Hell yeah.
And as always,
stay tuned, stay glued.
Smoke a Dutch and read a book. Boom!
Boom!
Subscribe to Alt Black because my parents need to believe in my dreams.
Subscribe to the All Black channel right now so I can be a YouTube star and live my best life.
Subscribe to Alt Black because I need to prove my baby mama wrong.
Subscribe to the All Black channel right now so I can get a fully functioning hairline. Cause this shit's sad.
Subscribe to Alt Black because I'm gonna have to get a real job and I really suck in the work environment.
Subscribe to the All Black channel right now so I can buy tickets to Jill Scott's next concert, cause I'm trying to get to know what's up.